It's official. This is the weirdest dream I've ever had.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? There's nothing dreamy about watching all those people burn to death.
I mean, it's also, I don't know, original. I've had a zillion dreams since going into stasis, but they're always pretty much what you'd expect. The one where you go to work in your underwear. The one where your boyfriend keeps changing into someone else. But you people are by far the best characters I've ever dreamed up. Especially you, Kaine.
How nice that someone is enjoying this, because Javi and I cannot maintain this bubble forever. Unless we find another habitable world soon, this dream will turn into a rather nasty nightmare.
What about the spaceship Drake's group escaped on? Wouldn't they still be nearby?
That backstabbing pirate is probably halfway home by now.
Can't you make this crate go faster?
I can barely figure out how to steer her.
Are you sure these are weapons controls?
Look, I'm sorry. It wouldn't be happening this way if my sigil worked right. I'd be able to see all the right moves. But here, in the butt into space, what I'm seeing is mostly static. And anyway, this ship's designed to be protected by fighters, not for trying to outrun them.
Great. We'll all be sucking vacuum if I leave it up to you.
Where do you think you're going?
Weston, let one of them get right behind us. The closer the better, understand? And try to hold her steady until I'm out.
Drake, don't be stupid! You go out that airlock and it's suicide!
Typical cop mentality. Always play it safe, always assume the worst, never take chances.
So what are you going to do? Your sigil isn't working any better than Weston's.
True. If I try something complicated like flying, all I'm gonna do is hold my breath and jump. Striker escort to Sector Com. Prison transport is still not responding, still taking evasive action.
Acknowledged. You're clear to intercept.
Arming pulse cannons.
Impact warning.
What the?
Impact warning.
Striker 2?
Holy... He pulled it off!
Turn this thing around. Quickly! He might still be alive! See that?
Definitely a spaceship explosion. I've seen them before.
Then Drake and the others didn't get very far. Poetic justice for leaving us behind.
We're not going to fare much better. You could probably project this force bubble for days, but Javi's going to have to sleep sometime. And his power is all that keeps yours working smoothly.
That may be how the dream will end. But I think in real life, the oxygen inside this bubble would give out before either of them did.
This was your idea.
For losing control of a project crucial to the Emperor's invasion plans, for the destruction of our prison installation and the escape of several prisoners, High Castellan Compton, you are hereby stripped of rank and sentenced to death. Do you have any last words before I carry out your sentence?
Yes, General Chrysor. In accordance with Article 10 of the Negation Military Penal Code, I wish to appeal my sentence to the next higher jurisdiction.
Compton, how stupid are you? You go over my head, and you're taking your case to Lawbringer Castor. The last grunt who wasted his time ended up spread across 3 continents.
Just process my appeal, sir. You can all have a good laugh about it later.
Mission report supplemental. Ship sensors have picked up an unusual energy discharge from a planet in the Dorgon system on the Negation periphery. Despite the possible danger of encountering a Negation patrol, we have come to investigate. For such is the charter of the starship Outreach, to explore strange phenomena, to behold new cosmic wonders, to boldly...
Captain Fluxor, I'm picking up 8 life signs just ahead, but there's no vessel out there.
On screen, what kind of force field is that?
Not sure, sir, but it's destabilizing.
Get a tractor lock on them. I want them on board before the vacuum kills them. I shall greet our new guests in the shuttle bay. First Officer Exor, you have the comm.
Aye, sir. Haven't you told them about 4 times that the tractor beam's broken?
5. Just open the shuttle bay. We'll try to scoop them in.
baby. The baby!
Over here. I kept her covered up when it looked for sure that Javi would collapse.
She looks better than I do. How?
Welcome aboard! Or would you rather I speak the negation tongue? Nobody seems to understand Kremen anymore. I am Captain Fluxor. You're aboard the starship Outreach of the Kremen Continuum, a collective of inhabited systems dedicated to peaceful trade and cultural exchange. Perhaps you've heard of us?
No. But thanks for saving our lives.
Until recently, I had not even heard of this negation of yours. Tell me everything you know about them.
Of course, but how could you possibly not have heard of the negation? You do speak their language.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out myself. Maybe they rewired our speech centers when they kidnapped us. I don't know. But believe me, we're not from around here.
You can tell me all about it in sickbay.
And so we barely managed to get off the prison world when the extinction wave hit. Everybody we had to leave down there is dead now.
A tragic waste. I would have dearly loved to meet the others if they were half as fascinating as you.
We have told you about ourselves. Now it is your turn.
Fair enough. The Kremen Continuum oversaw free trade between no less than 37 systems in this quadrant. Any world was welcome to join our interstellar community, provided that their intentions were peaceful. For 1,200 seasons, we were a beacon of prosperity. 74 seasons ago, the negation arrived in our galaxy. We heard rumors of their approach, but we could scarcely believe them. After all, how could one culture, one empire, possibly subjugate the rest of the known universe? We denied, then bargained, and then pleaded while our worlds fell one by one. In truth, we are all that remains of a once great people. As long as we live on, so does the Continuum. We've not yet given up the fight, and we welcome allies. Our scans indicate that some of you may harbor power within that rivals some of the Negation's mightiest forces. You, Lady Evanly, you alone put out readings on the order of a lawbringer.
Yes, and there are entire worlds full of folks like Evanly where I come from. Look, if there's nothing left for you here, then fly us home and we can bring back a whole army of people like her.
Yes, we could do that, but what heading? That is, which way is your home?
Which way to the Negation Empire?
We're on the periphery. They rule everything in this direction.
Then point your ship that way and hit the afterburners.
And the minute we get home, I'm treating myself to a hot Bonovac roll with extra sauce.
What I miss most is the view from my apartment. Some evenings, it was almost worth the rent.
I miss the bathing parties at Brog's Villa. There, at least, people are worthy of my company.
I miss morning blade practice in the courts of Khalatua.
You know what I miss the most? Toilet paper.
True.
Huh?
Captain, with all due respect, you know there's nothing out here.
Then where did they come from, First Officer? Let's just keep looking.
Captain, we're approaching the barrier. I'm scanning for wormholes or any other anomalies as you instructed, but there's absolutely nothing to indicate a passage beyond.
What's he saying?
As I told you, Mr. Kaine, we are on the periphery, not just of the negation, but of the universe itself. We've reached the end of all there is. There's nothing ahead of us. If we proceed, the entropic forces you see out there would just deconstruct us. I hope that I was wrong, that somehow there were worlds out here that have never been charted, but...
But if what you're saying is true, then...
What is it? I don't get it.
He means that if the negation rules the whole universe, and we've never heard of the negation, then we're not from around here at all. We're from another dimension or something. This isn't even our universe. That is so cool. What will I come up with next?
Then the only way we'll find our way out of this nightmare is to turn and head back into the teeth of the enemy. God help us. Only the negation holds the answer to how we're going home.
Take a good look, Compton. This is what happens when a world displeases the Emperor. Lawbringer Caster awaits your appeal. You'll find him in the courthouse at City Center.
Do his troops know to expect me?
What makes you think Castor needed troops to quell this world?
Lawbringer Castor? High Castle and Compton reporting, sir. I'm here to appeal and...
I know why you are here. Chrysor knew better than to approach unannounced. I just want to know what you were thinking. What could possibly possess you to bring your problems to me?
Sir, I commanded a facility that incarcerated prisoners brought here from the other universe. Powerful prisoners, sir. Several escaped. I ask only for the chance to hunt them.
You're starting to bore me. Your sentence will now be carried out.
Sir, one of the escapees is from a race called the First. They're like gods over there. They're like you.